Because we've had a few requests for different things, I thought we'd try and incorporate as much as possible into the evening, but I don't want to make it kind of mad. So we just start off by looking at what Minja Rinpoche said. He said, "It is faster when you try to see." He said, "If not try to see and just meditate, it'll benefit slightly. It's faster if you try to see." Now, what Minja was talking about, a couple of things, I think, is to look at our experience, because he was talking at the same time about looking to see what emotions we have, what sensations, what feelings, what beliefs in your body, beliefs and stuff. So he said it's faster if you try to see. But if we tease it apart and look and see, what does it mean? Basically means it means everything. It means being clear and being able to see. And we'll have a couple of examples this evening. And being able to see means being present, not being caught up in the stories and in what comes up. Okay. So, with Minja Rinpoche's advice, he says you can practice meditation anywhere, anytime. And he said, seeing things, let it be. So let's just sit now. As you're here, maybe after a long day, you can just refresh how you feel. Wake yourself up a little bit. It's nice to open your eyes and leave your mouth slightly open. We're quite relaxed. If you see something, hear something, just let it be. Whatever comes to mind, you can just see it and let it be. Maybe an experience or a memory comes, maybe a sensation. You don't need to go after it. This is the training. Seeing something, let it be. Now, on the same theme, I'm going to tell you a little story so you can relax if you haven't been relaxed already. Uh, so, what Minger said as well is seeing things, let it be, things become better. So, the story I have is from this morning. I was trying to access online banking because there was a lot of stuff going on to do with our Spanish bank account. And I've gone into awful trouble, gone into the bank trying to organize this kind of stuff before. Different language, fingerprint doesn't work because my fingers are gammy, arthritis and stuff. So this morning I tried to access the online banking and I put in, I got a code on my phone and I put the code in twice, the code that they sent me. They sent me two codes. I put the first one in, that didn't work. And the second one in, that didn't work. And then I didn't panic for once. I just looked and it turned out, then when I looked, I could actually see there was a whole pile, I could use a bad language, but there was a whole pile of messages there, these codes since 2023. And they were all in the wrong order. So I was trying to put in ones that I got over a year ago. But didn't panic. It turned out this time that my access to the online banking, I had to wait because I had been refused twice. I had to wait for half an hour. So I just spotted the tons of notifications, deleted all of them, gave myself a reference to the particular bank and what would come up. So that was excellent because next time when I tried, there was only one message, one code. I could see it and then put it in. Okay. And it worked. So practice, let's sit, practice meditation anywhere, anytime. It helped in the gap as well, when there was half an hour or whatever, I just let go and didn't panic. So let's just sit briefly. seeing things, let it be. Things do become better. This is more like how it's supposed to be. You can see, you can respond. Now, sometimes we need more tools. And for that, we have practices like loving kindness practice and Tonglen practice. So maybe to keep it simple this evening, but if you're familiar with Tonglen practice, you can branch out into that and do it as well, using this as a guideline. So just to keep it simple, let's keep with some loving kindness practice for the moment. And you've a deep, deep wish deep down. You want to be able to give love and to be able to be rid of suffering and free others from it. So now, for more help, invoke all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, imagining them there all surrounding you, looking at you, beaming their loving qualities into you. If you can't visualize beings like that, bring to mind some really loving person or the feeling of having been loved, and allow that to fill you up. Really feel it deeply flooding into you. Shining light on all the crevices, all the itsy bits. Now we're going to allow the love to shine. So you find a target for the practice. We'll be looking at ourselves first of all, and we'll look at others later on this evening. So the target for the practice, maybe what you would like to change about yourself, habitual ways of thinking that you get stuck in, ideas you have about yourself. You might see yourself as being somehow inadequate, not able to be as kind or compassionate as you feel you're supposed to be on this path. Could be panicky feelings, helplessness, anything like that. And just simply say to yourself, for the loving kindness practice, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be free from fear, helplessness, free from any limitation of any kind, especially the ones I impose on myself. May I be happy, may I be well, may I be safe. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be safe. If you feel like doing Kangen practice, you can imagine all the limits like a dark, dank cloud in your being. Breathe it in, and it touches your heart. And you open, breathing clear, cooling, refreshing, white, healing light onto your limitations, washing them all away. They're just imaginary limitations. Now you can see yourself as you truly are. Breathe in all the limits. Breathe out the clear light of freedom and love and understanding. You can continue the loving kindness phrases. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be safe. May I be free from limitation. May I see myself as I truly am. If you feel like taking on something that's more challenging, perhaps, you can consider all the limitations, really limiting ideas that other people have of themselves, especially world leaders, how they see themselves as needing to be powerful, to exert power over others, doing that through harming others, not realizing they absolutely don't need to. They're only causing suffering. Wish that all of their silly beliefs, seeming needs, get just healed and washed away through your practice. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be safe. May they come to know who they really are and no longer need to defend themselves. Because the self they're defending is just a construct, something they made up. They don't know. May they be happy. May they be well. May they be free from fear. May they find love and learn who they really are. And always respond to others with love. May they be happy. May they really be well. May they really be safe. May the whole world be happy. May the whole world be well. May the whole world be free from fear. And may it be safe. And let the images fade away. Any ideas we have of suffering. Imagine instead that we've all found ease. That the world is safe and free from fear. And we can release and relax.